Hello and welcome to Good News York. It is Wednesday. Mike Brindisi with you. Good News York sponsored by Ads on the Go. GetAdsOnTheGo.com. You can follow me on all socials at MikeBTV. And of course, this beautiful podcast on all socials at Good News York, GoodNewsYork.com. As you can see, it is not just me. Matt's not here. I think he's out mining for crypto or something. I don't know what the hell he does. It's just me today. I'm solo. But am I? I don't have one guest. I don't have two guests. I don't have three guests. I have four guests. And this is just a really special episode because we are not only going to talk about the JUGG, which is a great venue, bar locally, but we are also going to be talking some rock and roll music, including a benefit concert. So let's get into it. I want to welcome to the show Ashley, Marcus,
Hello.
Lauren, and Amy. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good now. It was a little mix up this morning, and you know what? We all made it out alive. We're all here. I want to thank you guys for coming on. This show is all about, the whole idea behind the show was we want to do stories about things involving New York State that are not politics, that are not doom and gloom, that are not, you guys are a shining example of why we do this show. I came across your story in local media, and we had to get you on. So turns out Saturday, November 22nd, Mac Rock presents Buckfest Volume 1 at the Jug on Teal in Lynn Court. 11 a.m. doors, $20 at the door, 15 bands. You can check it out at thejug.net. And we're doing it for a great cause, as Amy, you and your husband own the Jug. Yes. And it seems that Jesse's been diagnosed with a form of cancer, and that's how this all came about. Would love for you to tell your stories.
Basically, like, we found out like he was sick. We didn't really. He'd been to the doctor a couple times, and we didn't really know that he was sick. He had like a hoarse voice, and he'd been a couple times, and they told him basically that it was nothing, no big deal. It was from, drinking, smoking, partying, being a rock star.
Sure.
So it'd gone on like a year and a half, almost 2 years with being unnoticed. And then finally we'd gotten into a specialist, which he tried to get into many times referral wise, and they diagnosed him with stage 3 cancer, like voice box cancer. So now we're in radiation and chemo. It was that, or he had two choices. It was surgery, and then he'd have to have a trach for the rest of his life to take it out completely, or to do chemo and radiation, which is what he's chose to do.
Which I told him in the first place. I'm like, dude, just get the goddamn voice box cut. I'm like, your voice is never that great anyway.
Yeah. And I was like, yay, no voice for the rest of his life.
No, I don't have to hear him.
But with that came a trach in his throat for the rest of his life. So obviously nobody wants that. So
That's awful.
yeah.
I think he kind of likes it now, though.
Right now he has one. It's a temporary one, so that when he does radiation and chemo, his neck his throat doesn't close off. So.
He nicknamed himself Coach Auto Tune.
Yeah, it's Auto-Tune.
I saw that. Yeah, he's got a nickname, Buck and Coach Auto Tune.
Yes.
How did the Coach Auto Tune nickname come
That's
about?
because when he talks now, he's got almost like
sounds like Auto Tune.
Yeah.
See, I love people that can take unfortunate situations and make light of it. That's a beautiful thing. And those are the kind of things, we always talk about in life, how you can only worry about the things you can control, right? But there are little things you can do, and that's having a support system like this and laughing together. So I do love that. So this happens. Buck, or Coach Auto-Tune, comes down, gets diagnosed with cancer. And this is all while you guys are running a bar. It's a music venue as well.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit about the music venue. Let's hear about the JUGG.
Yeah, I mean, we're open 7 days, 365 days a year, every day. Friday, Saturdays, for the most part, we have bands, a lot of local, more heavier, but we do everything. He's really big into just supporting the local music scene. It's not the first one he's owned. He's done it before. And that's just his passion, I think.
The art
genuinely,
scene, too,
his
though.
music. He was in a band forever. He was a drummer. And just he's super dedicated to music.
Can
I
we
think
just
around
say
here.
that he was the original drummer from Earth
The
Crisis?
original
which-
drummer.
From Earth
yeah.
Crisis.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's actually kind
Yeah.
of a big situation.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
People don't
say.
remember that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how long have you owned the Jug? How did that?
We've been open for almost 3 years now, I think, around there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. 3 years.
we're at a 20-year lease.
Yeah.
20
So we'll be
year
there for a
lease.
while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this wasn't the first music venue that you guys have been involved in?
No, he's owned another bar,
Three
music
Fat
venue
Guys?
called Three Fat Guys.
Yeah, but
Yes.
We had a lot of fun at that
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
good
he's-
times. Oh, the 3 Fat Guys now
Really?
are all kind of slimmed up a little bit.
Yeah,
too,
right.
so they're not.
Not Three Fat Guys anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
listen, his chicken wings are incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't shake
We have
a
a
stick
kitchen,
at
yeah,
those.
we have
That
a
keep me
kitchen
fat. I
there.
don't
So
care.
it's hard to have 3 fat guys as your name with Ozempic out there. You know? It's like people are just getting skinny left and right. So you guys have this amazing music venue. It's called the Jug. I've been on the website. That is wild. The Jug TV section. I was up
Yeah.
last night. Just like, what is going on? I love it. Host a lot of bands, and you put together a benefit concert because, as everybody knows, our healthcare system in this country is not the best it could be. You're trying to run a business. I imagine medical bills kind of pile up. How did the idea for this benefit concert come about?
So our good friends actually run an organization called MacRock that they've dedicated to one of their parents who also died from cancer. So the past few years they've been doing benefits, dedicated to someone new every year. And this year is Jesse's turn. So yes, it just kind of worked out, you know what I mean? Everyone's friends and he was, the chosen one. For sure he deserved
We
it.
have great friends, great family.
Yeah. Our support system's been insane this whole time. We couldn't ask for anything better, I don't think.
It's so
honestly.
important when you're going through stuff like this to have that kind of support system.
Right.
And, as somebody who, played in bands, I know how tight knit that circle gets, not just the band, but the immediate family around it, the crew, anybody involved. It really is. And, people use that, we're like family. They use it very loose. But man, let me tell you, when you've shared a stage or you've been in a recording studio with other people, it's a bond that, if I saw the producer that produced our last record, I haven't seen him in probably 10 years. If he walked in right now, I'd hug him like it was, like it was yesterday. You build a really special bond. So you're fortunate to be involved in such a great music community. Marcus, you kind of made some headlines as being one of the performers at this benefit show, which again, November 22nd, MacRock presents Buckfest at the Jug on Teal in Lynn Court. $20 at the door, 15 bands. Tell us how you got involved and tell us a little bit about what we can expect at the show.
So I got asked a while back if my Syracuse band, Fall of Humanity, could play at this benefit, and it's so difficult for me to pull my band together because everybody has completely different lives and different schedules. But it ended up working out a few weeks ago when I was still on tour, and so I called my brother and I'm like, hey, let's put everything together so that we can do this for Jesse. So we were holding off on announcing our band. They wanted to do like Caustic Method and a couple other bands first as headliners and whatnot. So then my band was the last band to get announced. And then Syracuse.com picked up on it, and Scott at Syracuse.com or the Post Standard anyways, knows that I play with Mudvayne as well. So he had done a story on me prior. So I'm guessing that he made the headline up with me playing there. Which is great because obviously Mudvayne is a very popular band, and other people may see that and come in to support it. So
yeah, normally I wouldn't do this, but I think it's important. I'll peel the curtain back a little bit. But before the interview, I had asked, is there anything that we don't want to talk about? We're not 60 minutes, as I told them, but I always like to be respectful to guests and make sure there's things that they don't want to talk about. And he said, I don't want to talk about Mudvayne because that's not what's important. You
Right.
said that, man. You said what's important is your friend and this concert. And my respect meter went up to here when you said that.
oh, thanks.
But it is cool that you not only have a great local band, but that you've had the opportunity to guitar tech and tour as a guitar player for bands. I mean, there's some of the biggest bands in the world. I saw Mudvayne in 2003 or 2001, Summer Sanitarium.
I think it was 3.
I think it was 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
the bass player, Martini.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan?
He's one of my favorite favorite
Ryan?
bass players, dude. He's insane.
Yes.
But enough about Ludwig.
Right.
So you got involved. How do you know? Do you know the
Je-
family from just playing over the years?
Jesse has been one of my my best friends for years and years and years. I had a cover band in Syracuse called When Everything Fails because in Syracuse, when everything fails, start a cover band and you'll still make some money. So Jesse was just always a fan of music, and he kind of came out into our practices. I mean, I'm talking almost 15 years ago. He became the manager of our cover band. So he would just go out and get us gigs wherever. Like
He hustled.
he did hustle. And then I remember one time, this dude, I could have killed him for this one. He tells me, he's like, I got y'all's a gig in Philly. So we're going to drive down to Philly this weekend. You guys are going to play in this net. So me and Justin, my buddy, loaded up our acoustic guitars because we did an act. And we go down to Camden to the amphitheater. I'm like, how are we doing at the amphitheater? It's a Dave Matthews concert that he brought us to. He wanted us to go to the concert with him. That's when we were playing at a place. And I'm like, bro, really? So for me,
Wow.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I would.
Let me tell you
I do
something.
that.
If you had stopped and said, "I want you to guess the ending of this story,"
It would have not been
It
that.
would
if
not
I
been
chose
that.
a million outcomes, him lying to you so that you would go with him to Dave Matthews. Do you think he lied to you because you didn't want to go, or because it was Dave Matthews?
Oh, he said he told us when we got. He's like, yeah, you guys are gonna play in the parking lot, have a good time. I'm like, no, we're not. No, we're not. And he's like, all right, let's go to the concert. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it was. I'm not gonna lie, that was.
That is.
He got us good.
He knew
Yeah.
when to go with that. So
Yeah.
it's like,
When you play a prank like that, you do it for this moment because you know someday they're gonna tell that story.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yes.
And for metal musicians or however many they're at a Dave Matthews concert, it's even funny. Which, by the way, listen, Metallica's probably my favorite band, and Dave Matthews is up there too. People think I'm weird, but I'm like, hey man, good music's good music. You know,
Yeah.
it comes.
I
in
don't
all
even
different-
listen to metal.
Really?
I really don't. No, I
You're
spend
not
most-
you're not
No.
the first metal or hard rock musician that I've met that said that.
Yeah.
You know,
I was listening to James Taylor the whole way to work here. It was great.
dude, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Hank
If you hit
Williams.
shuffle on my iPod or iTunes, whatever, I'm old. You know, you'll all of a sudden you're gonna be listening to Toad the Wet Sprocket and Elton John.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you'll get some Pantera,
Mhm.
Korn.
We
I
were
mean,
listening to Thuposaurus the other day, singing
Yeah.
along to a strutting.
good music's
Great.
good music, right? It's just the way I've always thought of things. So I'm really excited for this benefit.
You
I
coming?
think it's wonderful what you guys are doing.
You gonna come? You're all welcome.
For real.
Oh yeah,
Come.
yeah, absolutely. That was the first thing I was gonna say is I would love to come for this to not only see all the bands but obviously to support. I think it's wonderful. Who's kind of taking the reins of organizing this whole thing and
Oh,
what goes
Brandon.
into that?
Our good friend Brandon and Jamie are kind of
Yeah.
doing the most of the.
Jamie runs Mac Rock,
Schedule.
so he's, most of that, the actual benefit aspect. Brandon does all of our booking for our venue completely, so he put together that whole 15 band lineup, and he does a lot of work for us. We got to thank him and praise him for sure, because without him
amazing.
it wouldn't be possible.
Now, in addition to obviously the live music, I know there's going to be raffles and stuff. Can you talk about what to expect at the actual show? What are some of the things going to be happening?
Yeah, we have a bunch of like baskets. We had lots of people have came through and
We have
donated lots of stuff.
like a 18-speed bike. We have a snowblower. We have all kinds of like big prizes, raffles as well, other than like small, lots
Yeah.
of small, like gift cards and
Lots of
liquor
things.
and lotto tickets
Love the liquor.
and
Yeah.
all kinds. I mean, there's so much stuff. I don't even know if we're gonna have.
Our friend
Real
Justin
What the
Fike
hell
made
is he?
some
Arena.
bowls. He blows glass and stuff. He made
Sick.
some
Yeah.
shot glasses and some pint glasses
Good
that he
stuff, you know.
donated.
Oh, Lock
It's gonna
One
be on
Distillery
raffle.
dropped me off a basket at work yesterday. I also sell cars up at Nice Chevrolet in 09. I just throw a little. So he dropped me off a gift basket to raffle off. When I leave here, I got to go to Ballersville because our good friend Kyle at Timeless Tattoo, he's donating a gift certificate to raffle off too. A lot of people have just hit me up wanting
Yeah.
to donate, which is a beautiful thing from that Syracuse.com.
Yeah.
You know, that's the other thing you get with these kind of benefits when they're put on by rock venues and musicians is that you're not going to get a fruit basket. You're
Right.
going to get tattoos. you're gonna get liquor. You might get a fruit basket too, but you know what I mean. People
mean,
come out of the woodwork.
We
and
could
donate
probably
some
do a bag
amazing
of
stuff.
weed now. That's legal.
You know what? You can finally, legally, probably, yeah. You could
Get a
could
flower
raffle off a
basket
bag of
going.
weed or
Heck
some-
yeah.
Flower basket. I like
Flower
it. That's a good
basket.
one.
That's a good one.
Elevate flower.
Are we
Elevating flower.
Should we do smokable arrangements?
Smoking arrangements.
All right, we're
yes.
starting a business. Time out.
We need to time
Edit that out. I don't
right
need
now.
nobody to
We are solving the world's problems.
go.
Right now.
Yes. No
And then
stress.
hold on a second. And then wait a minute. And then you got to have somebody there who's the flower girl. And the
Yes.
flower girl will
I
stand.
would totally be the
Well,
flower girl.
I'm looking
Let's
right at you.
do it.
Right at you, Ashley. You're
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna have a basket.
All
I'll
right,
bring in
so
a basket.
this
I need a
benefit
company
just
to
got
donate
way cool.
150
Yes.
pre-rolled joints. Flower
We're in the
girl will carry them
dispensaries.
around.
Well, there's no shortage of dispensaries
shortage.
around here.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the venue itself. Talk about other than obviously we're talking
One
about
thing I would love to say about the venue, and Jesse with his character and the love for the music and art community, he had artists from all over the state and some out of state come in and paint murals on the walls. So
Mm.
everything that you see in there is hand painted by like Manos did it,
Yeah,
our Mark
people
boy
that do
Sess did
it.
it, our friend Gina did it. Like there's a lot of people that came in to do these awesome murals, and it looks fantastic in there.
A lot.
Yeah.
Whole inside is.
Yeah.
And then what I started doing, this is another side thing, that you'll see one wall by the bathrooms. So every time that I have friends come into town that are in bands, like my buddy Ben came in when Whitechapel was here, and I bring them to at Smile Empty Soul. I brought them all to the Jug to have wings, and then they sign the wall thing.
Nice.
Which is so that's something
Did
that I
that start
started.
like a tradition? Now
Yeah, so now every time I
Yeah.
bring people there, we go over, take a picture, and sign the wall.
Good.
Yeah.
You know.
Lamb of God came in and did it too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I mean. I gotta tell you, this is. I mean, the whole story is heartwarming, but as a musician and as a fan of music, it's even more heartwarming because ever since the pandemic, I lived in Ithaca, which was always known as a really great music scene, and even in Ithaca, it is hard to find music venues these days. Life has changed with technology, and so I just love to see the traditional fucking rock and roll venue thriving and doing its thing, and I appreciate that. What are some of other events coming up that you want to plug other than the obviously the benefit itself? Anything coming up?
Honestly, I don't know.
Dude,
That'd
I
be a
mean,
branding
Friday,
question.
Saturday nights,
There's
always
always
bands.
something
There's
there.
always something going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Lots a lot local.
Jesse's always got stuff up his sleeve too. He'll have something planned out. And, right when it comes to it.
Light down.
Yes.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Whether he can get it or not. He usually doesn't say anything if it's bigger. So
Because he doesn't want.
If it does fall through to.
One thing I gotta say that's really cool about the Jug though is Jesse has such a cool tight group net of people. So like after K Rockathon was it? What the heck band
We
was
had
it?
Boyhood's Car.
Boyhood Car.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Came down
Yeah.
and they played a set there afterwards. Like he's got a lot of people that can bring bands like that over to his place.
That's really cool. So it's almost like the Jug becomes like the after party.
Exactly.
And it brings business and it brings happiness.
Yeah.
Man, I saw Boy Hits Car at K Rockathon
They're
at the
good.
famous one.
We did the big jump.
When you did the jump.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: I used to make fake backstage passes and hand my demos out. And so I was on stage with my camera, and I was on stage at that moment when he crawled up there. I will never forget that. I've been to a million concerts. I've never seen anything like that in my life. He dove from the top of the scaffolding. I mean, I don't know, hundreds of feet. Nobody got hurt. He survived, but it was such a fucking rock and roll.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Anytime I hear that name, I
Like
mean,
a
the boy.
50-50 chance whether or not.
Yeah, right.
he got lucky that day.
Yeah, he got real lucky.
Steve-O.
Anything else you guys want to talk about or plug? Any bands, the venue, personal stuff?
I mean, he did. He left us a little note. He just wanted
Oh,
a
please.
little note.
No.
He just wanted to say some thank yous, to everybody, people who book, Red Veg, all his boys, all his friends, all the people who've done, all the art in there, and
Trandon,
Yeah.
Nano, Seth, Viking.
I think he
who-
said his parents first of all.
yes,
his
We're kind of picking in.
well,
Don't
yeah.
read the whole- it's okay. Read the whole
Read it.
thing.
He has
All
the-
right.
go ahead. No,
Go
you
ahead,
go for it.
Marcus.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Love
There's
it.
no read it.
There's no time limit.
Don't say the first part. It's my dad. My daddy.
My dad would like to thank, and there's no special order or meaning. These are his words. He wrote these are his words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He has no.
Read it what he says.
Just read
Yes.
it.
Do you want me to read it like he says?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. He said, I would like to thank not only the people that have donated, the people who have had great conversations or words of wisdom. Sometimes this is more than anything financial. First, foremost, my parents and my parents-in-law. This is your parents right there. Everyone who donated on the GoFundMe. Trandon, the Grumpy Mayor, Red Vig, MD, the boys in the band, a.k.a. known as the Breakfast Club. Manos, Sess, the Viking, which is Chucky Love, of course.
Yes.
Coop, Matt Caustic, Scott Dixon, Kool-Aid, Gary.
Dixon's the man, by the way.
Oh, we
yeah.
love
He's a good-
Scott.
good friend of
Scott's
mine.
been
A
in
good
the
friend of mine.
family. Kool-Aid who can ride a couch like no other. Cutting it short, Marcus, love you, bro. His wife, Ashley, our son, Little Buck, my daughter, Boogie, for helping at the bar while I'm down. And last but most important, my amazing and wonderful wife for holding the whole fort down in these deep and dark times. Amy, Maylene, HB. What's HB?
HB.
Hot buns.
Sparrow, without her, we'd have absolutely nothing. Thank you. Love you, May. If I missed anyone, I'll have a full list after this Saturday. I'm in it to win it. No retreat, no surrender. This is at the end of this. Oh, that's
There you go.
I should have wrote
Yeah.
right. Okay. Listen, you know
you
what? I thought I performed that pretty
You
good.
did
I'm
really
not great.
well.
Off
You
the
did.
cusp.
You did great.
That was a
100%.
lot. That was a
Really
lot.
good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I saw you guys getting emotional, which obviously
Okay,
it's
so
warranted.
Sonny up?
What does this benefit mean to you?
It means a lot.
Oh,
I mean, we wouldn't probably be able to keep the bar open if we didn't have it right now because we fell behind in bills. So we're actually moving soon too. So it just financial burden in general due to the fact that he's been a few months down now. He worked in the kitchen, so he did like almost 60 hours in the kitchen. And since we have had somebody else doing it, like it was just, I mean, if it's not busy too, you know what I mean? It was that so many hours that we didn't have to pay somebody. So we went through like the summer and stuff and towards the end and it just wasn't, it wasn't as busy as it had been before. It goes up and down. We have our
course.
busy. So yeah.
And we're heading into, I worked in the service industry. We're heading into that time of year where it gets real slow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this benefit is amazing for many reasons, and helping out a family who's trying to keep a business afloat and just trying to live. And medical bills and the medical, healthcare system, it's not great. I'm really touched by this story, and you guys do you still have a GoFundMe as well?
We do.
Let's plug that. Yeah, where can people go to donate for the GoFundMe?
Well, there's got to be.
It's
There's
fine.
got to be a
Yeah,
link.
there's
that we
a
can
the
plug
link's on the
somewhere.
Syracuse.com. But
And I believe there's one on our website as well.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to Syracuse.com, you can find the GoFundMe link
Yeah.
on the story.
You see a giant picture of my
or the
bug.
jug
You can also
.net.
go to,
Or the jug.net. Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
JUGG.
Yep.
yes.
go to GoFundMe.com and look up just by his name.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is for
Jesse Buckley.
Buckley.
Jesse Buckley. So go to the jug.net, JUGG.net, where you can go to GoFundMe, look up Jesse Buckley. Please donate if you can. And more importantly, Saturday, November 22nd, Mac Rock presents Buckfest Volume 1 at the Jug on Teal in Lincourt. This is a benefit show for Jesse Buckley. It's 11 a.m., so music's all day, which I
Yeah.
love. $20 at the door. That is nothing.
That
You're getting
includes food.
It includes food. You're
Yeah.
getting 15 bands.
Yeah.
Again, the jug.net, the JUGG.net. Before we go, I want to leave on a happy note, right?
Yeah, we're happy.
So let's just do we'll just do a rapid fire real quick music stuff. Is that okay?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Marcus, you're up.
Each one of you, one album that changed your life.
One album that changed my life.
Oh god.
I don't know if I can pick an album.
Go. You can pick
Band.
whatever you want.
Band.
Band.
Blue October and I think Papa Roach changed my life as a teenager.
I'm gonna guess with those two bands being your choice that it is because of the lyrics.
Yeah, and I struggled a lot with mental health.
Same.
Struggled with addiction. So those were definitely pivotal moments of their music that helped me through it. Sorry.
No, please get emotional. I love it.
It was happy.
Kia Jacoby is on record as someone that got clean, and I remember I did as well. And he was, I'll never forget when he said, "I'm
And he
sick and
smells great
tired."
too, doesn't he?
Oh, he smells delicious.
I didn't smell him, but I did have a chance to meet him. He said, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired," and I'll never ever forget that. Great choices. All right, Marcus, you're up.
Snot, get some.
Snot,
Get some. Yeah.
great choice. All right, you're
Mine's
up.
gonna be a little different.
It's okay.
I'm a country music gal,
great.
so I'm a Zach Bryan fan. I'm a huge Zach Bryan fan.
Beautiful.
That's my anything by him. I think all time.
Yeah.
You know, great.
I'm right down. I'm right there. But when I was like younger, Three Doors Down was big.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Away from the Sun. That song.
probably
That's
Rise Against is probably my
Mm.
right now. Yeah.
awesome. All right, one more.
Uh-huh.
You're trapped on a desert island. That old
Oh,
question.
shoot.
One album you're taking with you. I'll give you two. I'll give you two if you can't pick one. But you're going to be stuck on an island for indefinitely. What's the album you're bringing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with your EP.
Oh,
But I can still hear his voice.
Oh,
What
geez. Wow.
that is the
It's all
most
he
beautiful
really
answer.
She wants something.
You are so full of shit, but I but I really do appreciate that
I
answer.
love it
That was
for him,
beautiful.
so-
Yes, thank
No,
you.
that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
CP.
Wow. Listen, behind every great man is a great woman.
That's
Mhm.
right. For
That's
sure.
great. I love that. Now
Oh.
that's a. Does she have an album? Because you're gonna have to pick her.
Huh?
No.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Okay, this is a good one, and I'm gonna say just because of how the album was written and what you get that you wouldn't really expect, My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade.
That's a
boy.
good pick.
Amanda,
That's a good
our
pick.
assistant here, would love
I'm
that.
just saying, man, there's so much going on in that. That was their best album, I think they ever
They,
wrote. And not even that they're my favorite band, but that album is just a great
yeah,
album.
I was never like a huge My Chemical Romance fan, but I always respected. Same with like the Killers, just what they did for pop culture. They created. I don't want to say they created emo, but they were. I mean, they're one of the faces of that entire subgenre.
Yeah.
That's a great pick, man.
Or probably
Me too.
from Screen to Stereo, Newfound Glory.
Oh my God.
Because it's just so fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
Newfound Glory. I loved that band. In college, I was on college radio and I would play Hit or Miss all
Oh
the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's a great choice. All right, you're up. One album.
Album.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I couldn't even.
And people don't listen to albums anymore.
Yeah.
When you're
It's all
young.
straight.
Yeah, I am.
Anything
All right.
Peter
I
Cetera.
could say like I could pick a band. Like
Pick a band.
mm,
Yeah, they can stay with you on the island and they play for you anytime you want.
Yeah.
maybe like ooh, Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
good one. Yeah,
Great
I'd pick
choice.
them. They could handle a lot from that. Yeah.
God, I love that band.
Yeah.
They're in my top 10 of all time.
All time,
For sure.
yeah.
Great choice. All right, no pressure, Amy.
Come on.
You know who I'm bringing with me?
Yeah.
Clutch.
You guys got great taste.
She
Great
loves
taste.
Clutch.
We're all over the board.
He's
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
All right. Well, I want to thank my guests, Ashley, Marcus, Lauren, Amy.
Thank you so much for
thank
having
you.
us.
Are you
Thank
kidding
you.
me?
Thank you.
This was so much fun, and I'm so happy to be promoting such an amazing event. This is a benefit for Jesse Buckley, Buck as they call him.
Coach.
It's Saturday, November 22nd. Mac Rock presents Buckfest Volume 1 at the Jug on Teal and Lynn Court. 11 a.m. doors, $20 at the door. I keep saying it, but I want to make sure I do. 15 bands, and you get food included. TheJug.net, that's TheJugg.net. And also, if you can, please donate to their GoFundMe. You can go to GoFundMe, look up Jesse Buckley, or again, you can go to TheJug.net as well. Ashley, Marcus, Lauren, Amy, any last words or thoughts before we go?
No, thank you.
All right.
High
Thank
five
you.
somebody. Make them feel
Yeah.
good.
Coach was in it to win it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And
He's a
please,
warrior.
I've never met him, but I feel like I have now through you guys. I know that sounds a little dramatic, but I do mean that.
He's a great guy.
He sounds like a great
Beautiful.
guy.
He is very like.
Muscularly. Just
oh my
You know,
god.
his patrons that go into the bar.
He's great
you know,
ass.
he's a great friend to all of his friends. He shows up. He's always been in our corner.
you crying, Dirt?
Yeah, I know. If anyone out of our group, he is the most deserving of this.
Absolutely.
So
We love our coach.
Well, and now you're in his corner, and I mean, it's a strong corner.
sorry.
I'm just trying to stretch this out so you cry more because it's so beautiful. Thank
I
you
don't
guys
know-
for
I don't
coming.
know how pretty your
Thank you,
legs
man.
are.
Wish you the best. I'll
Thank you
see
so
you
much.
at the show.
Thank you.
And with that, a awesome, hilarious, rock and roll, sentimental, great interview. It is Good News York, brought to you by Ads on the Go. Get adsonthego.com. I'm Mike Brindisi. You can follow me on all socials at MikeBTV. And you can follow us at Good News York on all socials, goodnewsyork.com. New episodes there at 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. We will be back tomorrow, and we will see you on November 22nd at the Jug, thejug.net. See you.
Oh,
Oh, I got it.
Holy shit.
Good
you got it.
job.
I'm getting better at
Good
that.
job, guys. Good job, Marcos.